Today I'm going to make a cake in a jelly roll pan from almost 40 years ago. It's called Sassy Bars and it uses applesauce and raisins. Are you ready? Let's go. You need a half a cup of butter or margarine. I'm going to use butter. And you need 1 cup of granulated sugar. You all still use your Tupperware? I always use my Tupperware, even the Tupperware measuring cups. All right, what's it say? Cream together butter and sugar. So I'll do that. I had softened the butter a bit in the microwave, a bit too much probably. So I just added the sugar and creamed those together like that with this. It says to add 1 cup of applesauce. My dogs are racing through the house. I'm using the no sugar added applesauce because that's what we have on hand. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon of salt. Mix in soda, salt, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So how much nutmeg? Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Smells good already. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Getting down to the bottom of this, I need to get another cinnamon. I've had this for years. Trust me, it's been years. That's a lot of cinnamon. My stepson used to live at home when he was still in high school, of course, and he was a bodybuilder and he was into wrestling and he used a lot of cinnamon in his food. So I bought a whole bunch one time, several of these on eBay, and that's when cinnamon was, I don't know, cinnamon might still be expensive, but it was expensive back then, and so I bought a whole bunch of it. And I'm just now getting to the bottom of it. I've got that all mixed together like that. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, so I'm gonna put them in this bowl. One cup of raisins. I need to dredge the raisins in the flour and then add both to the batter. I think I read, somebody said in one of the comments on one of my other videos that the reason that you do this, that you put the raisins in with the flour first, is so that the raisins won't fall to the bottom of the pan or something like that. I have no idea. I think that's what they said. Don't quote me on that. If anybody knows, tell me in the comments. All right, that's 1 cup of raisins in with the flour. Dredge raisins in flour, then add both flour and raisins to the batter. There we go, raisins in the flour. All right, now I'm gonna add these to the batter and mix it all up. And it should look like that. It says to bake in a greased 15 by 10 inch jelly roll pan. So this is 10 by 15, and I'm going to spray it with this. This is the best stuff. And I'll go ahead and spread this into this pan. Make sure it gets in the corners. Like that. And now I have to cook it and bake it in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna start at 20 and then check it. In the oven it goes. The recipe says to frost with a powdered sugar glaze. So while it's still in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and make that glaze. And the way I always made a powdered sugar glaze is I just take a cup of powdered sugar and put in 2 or 3 tablespoons of milk. Let me go get my milk. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a couple tablespoons of milk. You know, that's not gonna be enough. That's a big space to occupy. So this is not going to be enough for that jelly roll size. So I'm gonna put another cup of sugar in there and make some more. I'd rather have a little bit too much than not enough. Oops. Telling you what, it really smells good. I can smell that nutmeg. I'm also going to put a little vanilla in here. I read somewhere where you can buy white or clear vanilla so that it doesn't make your white icing look not white. But I don't have any, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. And it'll turn it a little bit brown, but that's okay because the cake itself is brown. There it is. Wow, that pan is heavy. So I'll let that cool completely. And once I get that cooled, I'll put this glaze on top and we'll give it a try. Sassy Bars, 1989. Smells good. This is pretty much cooled off. So now I can go ahead and put the glaze on top. Stanley, what are you growling about? Oh my goodness. Always growling at the other doggies. Boys. Boys. You all have animals, and if so, have you spoiled them to death? Get him, Georgie. You tell him, Georgie. I don't know, maybe I should have just drizzled it on there. It didn't say, so I decided to do it this way. Boys. All right, there she is. Sassy Bars. I'll just get the corner out. You can see the raisins in there. I think it would have been better without the glaze. I might scrape some of that off. Might have been better with some nuts in it too. Would I make that again? I would, but maybe with some adjustments. I would, I can't believe there's no eggs in this. I would not put all of that glaze on there, that's for sure. It would probably be better served warm. I would make it again. I think I would put some walnuts in it. It's really good. Sassy Bars from 1989. So that's considered a vintage recipe. If you try it and you make adjustments to it, let us know in the comments. But yeah, I would 100% make that, but I would put, I wouldn't put all of that glaze on top. In fact, I'm gonna scrape some of it off. And I might have put a little bit of nuts inside. Let me know what you think if you make it. Make that. See you next time. I took a lot of the glaze off of there. That was way too much glaze. Now you can actually pick it up without it getting all over your fingers. Much better without all that glaze. Next, so if you do make this, just drizzle it. Don't make my mistake. Just drizzle it on there. Sassy Bars. Now I can taste the applesauce. It's not overwhelmed by the glaze. That's really good. Make that, but don't put all that glaze on there that I did. Make that. Yum. You can really taste the nutmeg now too. Very good. And yes, I licked my fingers in my own kitchen. Yum.